what about all these leaks? I mean, the FBI is hunting for the mole who leaked the information about the CIA's hacking tools to WikiLeaks. The Wall Street Journal is reporting this morning that a specialized task force of the FBI is eyeing CIA contractors as the potential source of this leak. Scott, I mean, reports are saying that the CIA knew of its hacking information being stolen as early as last year. So who should be held responsible for this?
I think obviously the head of the CIA should be responsible, and or the people where they're in the departments. There obviously is a leak, obviously, and there's ways to find that out. You can put out false information, see who picks that, what part of the agency picks it up and sends it. You can go in and unannounced, let me see your cell phones, let me see, you're going to take a lie detector test. It happens regularly. You can get that done. I mean, as part of signing on the dotted line with the FBI, CIA, you can be subjected to any type of interrogation, obviously legal interrogation, you know, to determine if you're still being faithful to the agency and the Constitution.
Tests.
I think that's appropriate.
Well, it's funny because...
Of course you can, Kat.
You don't trust lie detector tests?
Well, of course not. They're trained how to beat him, but also at the same time, Harry Truman said that he would have never came up with this.
Not the analysts, no.
Well, not the analysts. Well, these are also government contractors, which just highlights how big the government has gotten, that they're actually shelling out business to companies like Dell. I mean, that's a problem. That's a technology company. That's how they're able to get back doors into all of our cell phones, into our TVs, which has been highlighted. But even Harry Truman came up and said out in the 60s that he would have never came up with the CIA had he known it would turn into the American Gestapo. So, I mean, that's a problem. The CIA shouldn't be domestically looking here. They're supposed to be looking abroad.
There's nothing in that data dump that says that the CIA is spying on the American people. There's nothing in those pages released by WikiLeaks that says the CIA. This is about investigative intelligence tactics and techniques that now our terrorist enemies are aware of because of maybe one or multiple rogue contractors, just like Edward Snowden.
But this is being compared to Edward Snowden, and it is different because at least Snowden was informing us that the government was doing something that it was saying that it was not doing to us. There was none of that in this. None of that.
Meanwhile, how about Jim Comey?
Maria, this is what I want. Senator. Sorry. I want the CIA to focus on foreign terrorists and whether they're going to come and hurt and kill us. I want the FBI to focus on domestic criminal actions and other types of things. Wow. And I think what you were going to say is, what about Director Comey and the fact that he's around for 6.5 years, allegedly was stuck with him? Well, with all due respect, the president has the right to fire. President Clinton fired Director Sessions, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and Congress can also impeach, so he's not immune. You know, he may be kind of flip, like, hey, you're stuck with me until you get rid of me type of thing, but that's at the discretion of the president, and, you know, who knows with this president.
Right, and doesn't he answer to Jeff Sessions now, the Attorney General?
Of course he does.
So there you go.
Of course he does, yeah.
Well, yesterday he sort of brushed off speculation about his position following the wiretapping controversy while warning of the limits to privacy. Listen to what he said yesterday. It's incredible.
You're stuck with me for about another 6.5 years, and so I'd love to be invited back again. Even our memories are not absolutely private in America. Right? Any of us can be compelled, in appropriate circumstances, to say what we remember. There is no such thing as absolute privacy in America.
There you go. We all knew it, and it's a fact. There's no privacy, guys.
And
remark.
Yeah.
But it's observation. No privacy.
But that's that's absolutely true, because libertarians get so upset and unhinged about about what the government's doing in terms of intelligence gathering, but then they don't get upset and they don't think twice about sharing the most intimate information.
That's not true. I'm a libertarian, and those are not mutually exclusive.
But again, the more information you put out there, the more there is a need for the government to have that kind of intelligence gathering ability. People are giving away their lives to Facebook, and Facebook's making money off of it, and people don't even blink twice about it.
And it's hacking into our information. If they want to do that, then you have to change the Constitution, because otherwise it's just a big free-for-all.
Well, just get a warrant. The whole argument is get a warrant for this.
Data about all of us as a result of this. They're becoming more powerful and more powerful. And,
people aren't upset about it.
And then they get government contracts from the CIA to do certain things, and then you have Amazon Echo recording every information. But if the government wants it, get a warrant.
Exactly.
Senator, I mean, you got smart TVs, smart washing machines. They're all recording you all day long.
Yeah, it's really kind of scary, but I think you need to strike a balance, not only adhering to our rights under the Constitution and the restrictions of the Constitution, but also making sure that we have the ability to have law enforcement help keep us safe.
Yeah.
So it is a balance, and I want to give them the tools and resources to do their jobs, but I also want to make sure that my rights are protected. So it's a balance, and I'm hopeful that Attorney General Sessions will find that balance.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Senator, good to see you, sir. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Scott Brown joining us there. We'll be right back. Stay right here.